you can see the member numbering now. The bottom diagonal, we call this member 1. The horizontal middle one, it is member 2. And the top one diagonal member, it is member 3 now. Length of the member geometry is given, so from Pythagorean theorem it will become 12 square plus 9 square under the root, which is 15 here. Length of member 1 L1 is equal to 9 square plus 12 square under the root 15 feet. L2, which is the horizontal now, we have here 12 feet, so it is 12 feet. And L3 will become equal to 12 square plus 18 square under the root, so 21.63 feet. We have all the lengths now. Let's now fix some origin and find out the joint coordinates. Now, joint coordinates, now first if you look at what is the kinematic degree of indeterminacy of this problem, joint A is giving us 0. Why? Because horizontal and vertical reactions are there. Joint J 0, again the same reason. And if this joint B, I mean, and joint C also, because vertical and horizontal reactions we have. Joint D is free now, and it can give us two kinds of now displacements. Horizontal, which is D1, and we assume it to the right positive. Remember, it is your choice now, whether you want to take left or right or up or down. It is your choice initially. And D2, which is in the vertical direction, here we say in the downward direction. Let's we take this our positive direction. So D1, D2, these are the two kinematic degree of indeterminacy in this problem. Now, corresponding to D1 and D2, whatever actions we have, that we will include in the AD matrix now. So from the kinematic indeterminacy of problem, we are identifying our D1 and D2 and so on. It is 2 degrees. From where those 2 degrees are coming? They are coming from joint D now. If you go by that relation now, 2J minus R. So how many joints we have? We have 4 joints. So 2J will become 8. How many reactions we have? We have 6 reactions at these left supports now, 3 hinge supports. So 6 are the reactions. So 8 minus 6 is equal to 2 degrees. And that is this D1 and D2, which are identified here. Now, when we fix this D1 and D2, our directions, now if the direction of the loads applied at this joint, if they are matching these directions, we take them as positive, otherwise we take negative. Now D1 is rightward directed. Let me go to the now 12 cap. It is also in the rightward direction. So AD1 is becoming 12. So we write it 12 here. D2 is downward direction, and this 20 is also downward. So this is becoming. Now if we assume this D2 in the downward direction, which we can initially, so then in that case our D2 will become minus 20. Because our positive direction, according to our assumption, upward direction is becoming positive. But here downward direction we are taking. Remember, you don't need to look at the forces here. This is your choice. Whatever you want to do about this assumption, you can do. And accordingly, then you can adjust your positive or negative direction. Coming to the coordinate, now out of these joints, you can take anywhere your now coordinate origin. Here what I am doing, I am taking a joint C. This is as my origin now. So this is 0, 0. Why? Because this is origin. Now again, joint J, horizontally it is at the same location, so it is having horizontal coordinate 0. But vertical, if you remember, this distance was 9. So we are putting this minus 9. Why minus 9? Because downward displacement is downward is our positive direction, but we are going against that downward direction. We are going in the upward direction. So it means this is minus 9 now. This distance was 18 now, so this coordinate again it will become 0, and 9 plus 18, so this will become minus 27. Minus again the same argument, downward is positive and upward is negative in our this assumption. This one we are coming to the right now. To the right, how much? It was 12 feet. So 12 is positive. Why positive? Because D1 in the right is positive. Rightward direction is positive. This is 12. And this is again minus 9 because we moved 9 in the upward direction. So this is minus now. So we have fixed now the giant coordinates. Now, remember, you can take out your pen now. This B was your origin. Then what we do? How we fix our giant coordinates? Very simple. This will become, B will become 0, 0. This will become 0 minus 18. And this giant C will become 0 plus 9. And here, this will become 12 and 0. So accordingly, from this origin, then you can find out rest of the coordinates. Similarly, if you take this D as your origin, what will happen? This will become minus 12. Why? Because rightward was positive. We are going towards left now. So this will become minus 12 and 0. This will become minus 12 and minus 18. And here this giant C will become minus 12 and 9. So you can start from any origin and you can solve the problem. The bottom one, this C is our origin, and with respect to these coordinate system, now we want to solve this problem. Now, first what we do now, we give D1 is equal to 1. So you see here from this D, we are coming now here. These green lines you see, these are the extensions now because of the displacement given in the right direction now. So D1 is equal to 1 and D2 in a vertical direction, we are not allowing any displacements. And you see there, A, B, C, rest of those are locked now. This will become the configuration. This green one you see, this is now the after deformation, this is the picture now. Now the bottom was member 1 now, so the force produced here, it will be AMD11. In member 2, which is the middle one, it will become AMD21 in member 2 due to 1 now. And this member 3, this force will become AMD31 now. Here you can see. And we have the equation for this. We have the coordinates. This is just now simply putting the value of coordinates and the length, and you can find out this AMD matrix that easily now. So here now, AMD11 was what? It was EA over L square XK minus XJ now. How we have fixed this XK and XJ? If we look here, the near end where we are giving the displacement, we call it member, this end K, and the far end we call it J. So this is J of member 1, this is J of member 2, and this is J of member 3. And here now this will become XK, this will become XJ, similarly XK, XJ, and so on. So now coming here, we developed already these equations now. So AMD11, a horizontal now. Hello. Walaikum Assalam. नजर में लेक्चर के में हुआ है आपको खबर है